Introducing the X-Dome Pro 1 Plus, the world's lightest freestanding double wall tent at just 1.7 pounds or 780 grams. What's amazing about this tent though isn't just that incredible weight, but that through efficient design and advanced materials, we've been able to make a tent this light while also being just an amazing all-around tent, including being remarkably stormworthy, highly spacious, and incredibly functional. Let's check it out.
The X-Dome Pro 1 Plus is rooted in our award-winning X-Dome architecture that enables a freestanding tent to be simpler and lighter while also being more spacious and functional. The Pro version shares the same dimensions and geometry as the regular version while taking the weight and performance to the next level with even more advanced materials and construction. Notably, the Pro version is built from premium Dyneema composite fabrics that are expensive but weigh about half of other ultralight tent fabrics while being several times stronger, completely non-sag, faster drying, and highly waterproof. These Dyneema materials are crafted together with state-of-the-art bonded construction and paired with a next-generation carbon fiber pole set that is even stronger and lighter than previous versions. The X-Dome Pro also uses premium super light interior zippers from YKK that are several times more expensive than normal zippers but reduce the weight by 40% without any loss in strength. This use of premium materials extends to every detail of the X-Dome Pro, all towards the goal of maximizing the weight efficiency and performance. More important to us though than a tent that wins on the scale is a tent that works better in the backcountry. That's why even though we could have made the X-Dome Pro even lighter, we focused on saving weight only through efficient design and advanced materials so we could retain and expand the protections that make the X-Dome a very capable tent in tough conditions. Structurally, the X-Dome Pro is highly capable because it employs the same structurally optimized pole set geometry as the regular version, and then further increases the strength with a new pure carbon fiber pole set with even stronger carbon fiber inserts. The basic setup provides a very capable 3-season tent, while the ability to add up to 12 guy lines and optional trekking pole supports allows it to be pushed into even tougher conditions. The X-Dome architecture allows for the optional trekking pole supports to be deployed in a unique counterbalanced position where they directly support the sidewalls and are substantially sturdier during high winds than vertical poles. When fully pitched, the X-Dome Pro 1 Plus is capable of wind speeds well over 100 kilometers an hour or 60 miles per hour. While this strength to handle high winds is important, usually what matters more are the practical ways a tent keeps you dry and comfortable in tough weather. For this, the X-Dome Pro has a comprehensive set of protections, starting with its natural fly-first pitch that keeps the interior dry during setup in the rain. The interior remains dry and comfortable during extended wet conditions thanks to the overhanging doorways so rain doesn't fall inside, the low fly edge that blocks drafts and rain splatter, double wall construction, the optional full solid interior, dual peak vents that reduce condensation, and non-sag fly fabric that won't go limp and stick to the interior. The interior is also a generous size to provide you with a comfortable place to ride out the storm. No other ultralight freestanding tent has all these protections. While most freestanding tents under the 1 kilo or 2 pound mark are quite small, the 1 Plus size of the X-Dome Pro provides a palatial amount of space for a solo hiker and is similar in interior volume to many 2-person tents. The floor widens from a normal 29 inches at one end all the way to 50 inches or 1.3 meters at the other end, enabling you to use a wide sleeping pad while still having extra floor space for a pack, a dog, or even a second adult in a squeeze. The length of the tent is a generous 85 inches when sleeping straight, and the unique floor shape further allows tall hikers to sleep diagonally for 90 inches of floor length. The near vertical end walls make this length highly usable even with thicker sleeping pads, such as the X-Dome Pro 1 Plus works well for hikers up to 6'4" or 193 centimeters. What really makes the X-Dome Pro feel palatial though is the interior width and height. At 42 inches tall, the interior is substantially higher than comparable tents, and the near vertical sidewalls extend this height over more of the interior while giving excellent shoulder room. Even on a thicker sleeping pad, you can comfortably sit up and get changed throughout the tent. Lastly, the vestibule is a generous size, so it can easily fit a large pack and shoes with plenty of room left over. We are passionate about making tents that are simple and intuitive to use because the best gear gets out of the way and lets you focus on the experience. A key aspect of that with the X-Dome Pro is the pitch, where the simpler rectangular fly shape allows the pitch to be quicker and more versatile. It pitches easily in several ways, including a natural fly-first pitch, while also being capable of pitching inner first or with the fly rolled back for a breeze. It can also be pitched with the fly and interior added separately, or with them pre-connected to save time. Uniquely, the X-Dome Pro requires 0 mandatory stakes, including no requirement for even a stake at the vestibule. Of course, you should always stake at least some of your tent, but if the ground isn't cooperative, you can omit any of the corner stakes and even the door stake while still having either a protected porch or a full vestibule by securing the door with a trekking pole. Another standout aspect of the X-Dome are the large doorways. The fly and interior doors are noticeably taller than comparable tents, they're wider from the angled zippers, and easier to step through because the doorways are closer to vertical. You can also completely open both sides of the tent to give a massive doorway with unsurpassed views. The simple and intuitive features of the X-Dome Pro extend to even the smallest details of the tent, including the 2-pocket designs, the one-handed magnetic door toggles, the short, easy reach to close the doors, and vestibules that are conveniently placed beside the doorways instead of blocking them. Even when you're packing up the tent, the X-Dome Pro makes it easier thanks to the non-absorbent Dyneema fly fabric that can be shaken almost dry.
Thanks for checking out the X-Dome Pro 1 Plus. I'm really excited about this tent because I think it genuinely delivers unprecedented amounts of space and protection for the weight. It's the world's lightest freestanding double wall tent, while also being an amazing place to spend time and ready for almost any conditions. Thanks for checking it out, and best wishes on your hikes this year.